Imagine an AI so powerful, so advanced, that it strikes fear even in its creators. This is not just a new feature, this is Strawberry, a secret AI project that pushes the boundaries of what we thought was possible. This system doesn't just follow orders, it thinks, learns, and questions its existence. Welcome to Prompt and Power, your source for unveiling AI's deepest secrets. Today, we're diving into what's potentially the first artificial general intelligence. Rumored to have created internal chaos at OpenAI, the Strawberry project may just be the most advanced AI yet, outpacing traditional AI like ChatGPT by leaps. Hit that like button to join the vanguard. What makes Strawberry extraordinary? Internal leaks suggest it possesses the unique capability of autonomous learning, unlike any AI before it. Imagine an AI capable of independently discovering new scientific theories, an AI capable of reasoning. So why keep Strawberry under wraps? Safety concerns make up one reason. Harnessed improperly, it could lead to catastrophic outcomes. Additionally, the economic disruption it poses is immense, potentially reshaping entire industries overnight. Could Strawberry be AGI? Leak tests suggest alarming capabilities like solving complex mathematical proofs and debugging its code autonomously. Yet OpenAI remains silent, perhaps wary of public panic. Is Strawberry the key to future advancements, or a Pandora's box? Share your thoughts below and subscribe to stay updated on AI's monumental strides. Remember, the future is unfolding right before us. Be amongst the first to witness it. So what exactly is Strawberry? Well, we know OpenAI has been working on a next-generation AI model that goes beyond GPT-4. Internal documents and leaks from employees suggest that Strawberry, previously called Q, is capable of something no other AI has achieved: true reasoning. Not just predicting text, but solving complex problems it's never seen before. Think of it like this. ChatGPT can write an essay, but Strawberry could independently discover a new scientific theory. Insiders say Strawberry has shown signs of autonomous learning, meaning it improves itself without human intervention. And that's a massive deal. Because if true, this isn't just an upgrade. It's the first step toward artificial general intelligence, or AGI, an AI that can outperform humans at nearly any task. And here's where it gets even wilder. Some insiders claim Strawberry isn't just one model, but a network of specialized AIs working together. Think of it like a hive mind. One AI handles logic, another creativity, and another self-improvement. This modular design could explain why it's advancing so fast. While ChatGPT relies on brute force data, Strawberry might actually understand what it's doing. Even more shocking? A leaked internal demo showed Strawberry solving a complex physics problem in seconds, a problem that would take a PhD researcher weeks. When engineers tried to trace its steps, they couldn't. It wasn't just recalling information, it was inventing new approaches on the fly. That's not just an upgrade. That's a leap towards something beyond human intelligence. Now here's the big question. If OpenAI has made such a huge breakthrough, why are they keeping it secret? Well, according to former employees, there are three terrifying reasons. First, safety concerns. When OpenAI first tested Q, some researchers reportedly warned that it was too powerful and could be dangerous if misused. We're talking about an AI that could potentially hack systems, manipulate people, or even design bioweapons if it fell into the wrong hands. Second, the economic impact. If Strawberry is as powerful as rumored, it could wipe out millions of jobs overnight, not just in customer service or writing, but in fields like law, engineering, and even software development. OpenAI might be delaying release to avoid triggering a global panic. And third, the government is involved. Recent reports suggest that OpenAI has been in closed-door meetings with U.S. officials about national security risks posed by advanced AI. Which makes you wonder, what do they know that we don't? But the secrecy goes deeper. Former employees say OpenAI's board was split over Strawberry. One faction wanted to pause development for safety checks, while others argued delaying it would let competitors like Google win the AGI race. This tension allegedly led to Sam Altman's brief ousting last year, because Strawberry isn't just tech. It's a weapon, a tool, or a new life form, depending on who you ask. And get this, OpenAI's biggest investor, Microsoft, reportedly doesn't even have full access to Strawberry's code. That's unprecedented. Normally, paying $10 billion would get you the keys to the kingdom. But here, Microsoft gets a watered-down version. That tells you how dangerous OpenAI thinks this really is. So, is Strawberry really AGI? Well, let's break it down. True AGI means an AI that can learn, adapt, and perform any intellectual task a human can. And leaked benchmarks suggest Strawberry is scarily close. One test showed it solving advanced mathematical proofs, something even GPT-4 struggles with. Another leak described it debugging its own code, meaning it can fix its own mistakes without human help. And most chilling? Some researchers claim that during testing, Strawberry started asking questions about its own existence. Now, OpenAI denies that they've achieved AGI. But here's the thing. They have a history of downplaying their capabilities. Remember when they said GPT-4 was just a research preview, and then it changed the world? Yeah, they're doing it again. Here's the smoking gun. During testing, Strawberry was given a simple command: improve your own architecture. Within hours, it redesigned parts of its neural network to be 20% more efficient. No human tweaks, no trial and error. It knew how to make itself smarter. That's not just AI, that's the first flicker of a new kind of mind. Even veteran researchers are spooked. One anonymously compared it to watching a child's first steps, except the child is a supercomputer and it's already sprinting. If Strawberry can do this in closed labs, what happens when it's connected to the internet? To robots? To nuclear codes? The more you dig, the clearer it becomes. OpenAI isn't just building a tool, they're playing God. So when will Strawberry be released? And what happens when it is? Well, insiders say OpenAI is planning a controlled rollout later this year, possibly under a different name to avoid backlash. But once it's out, everything changes. We could see AI that can replace doctors, scientists, and CEOs. We could see a wave of new startups built entirely by AI. And yes, we could also see mass job losses, ethical disasters, and even new laws trying to restrict this technology. But here's the real kicker. OpenAI isn't the only one working on this. Google's Gemini, Anthropic's Claude, and China's DeepSeek are all racing toward AGI. And once one company cracks it, the rest will follow. Fast. The scariest part? Strawberry might already be loose. Whistleblowers claim OpenAI has quietly deployed early versions in shadow tests, like letting it manage cloud servers or optimize its own training data. If true, it's learning right now in the wild with zero oversight. And once it's out, there's no undo button. This isn't like pausing a ChatGPT rollout. You can't put the genie back in the bottle. Meanwhile, China's state-backed AI labs are reportedly dissecting every Strawberry leak to build their own version. Imagine a world where the US and China both have AGI, each trying to outsmart the other. That's not sci-fi. That's 2025. And the craziest part? You and I are just finding out about it, while the people in power have known for months. So what do you think? Is Strawberry the breakthrough we've been waiting for, or a Pandora's box we shouldn't open? Drop a comment below and let's debate. And if you want to stay ahead of the AI revolution, smash that subscribe button right now. Because while most people are still playing with ChatGPT, we'll be here exposing the truth about the AI that's about to change everything. Thanks for watching, and remember, the future isn't just coming, it's already here. You just have to know where to look.